Welcome to Watch Hobby Shop. My name is Joe.
My name is Dominic.
And today we're going to be taking a look at the G-Shock Rangeman that has the heart rate sensor on it and step counter and oxygen sensor. This is probably one of their best G-Shocks that they just came out with the memory and pixel display. So let's go ahead and dive down and take a closer look at this watch. All right, guys, let's take a closer look at this Casio G-Shock Rangeman. This is definitely a beast of a watch. This is going to be a reference. It's going to be GPRH1000-1. These usually come in two different color variants. They come in all yellow, and this one comes in a black with accented yellow highlights on the watch. Now, this is a pretty rugged timepiece here. It's a big boy. We're looking at the specs on this at 53.2 millimeters in diameter. The lug to lug is pretty long at 60.6 millimeters, and the case thickness is going to be at 20.3 millimeters. But despite the size and the specs on this, it only weighs 92 grams, so it's very light on the wrist. So you're not going to notice, even though it has a lot of wrist presence. It's a huge watch, but it's very light. You won't even notice it's on your wrist. Now, the case and the bezel material is made out of a bio-based resin. It's water resistant to 200 meters, so this will definitely be able to do diving, scuba diving, swimming, you name it, any type of water sports, this can handle it. It's also mud resistant and shock resistant watch, as well as the time adjust can sync up to the GPS satellite, so you don't have to worry about ever setting the time, because it will record it up to the exact second and time with the satellites, or you can also connect it to your phone by Bluetooth as well. Another cool thing about this Rangeman is solar powered, as well as it comes with a USB cable. So if you want to charge it in the back, you can definitely charge it. Now, one cool features on these is basically it's a smartwatch. At the end of the day, it's pretty much a smartwatch because it has GPS on it. It has a heart rate monitor. It has tons of sensors like altitude, barometer, pressure, temperature. It also does track fitness, your environmental data. It even has oxygen sensor. It even checks your sleep habits, pretty much all your fitness activities that you would see on an Apple Watch, but it's all jam-packed in this G-Shock. It also has the MIP, which is considered a memory in pixel display, so it's very high contrast, and it takes lower power to show off this type of display. It's very visible at any direction that you look at the screen. So pretty much a breakdown of this. It's a durable watch. I know it's a big boy's watch, but you know what? Even at a 7-inch wrist or even a 6.5-inch wrist, it's gonna look big, but I'm telling you, you're not gonna notice it's on your wrist because it's very comfortable at only 93 grams. The battery life can last up to 23 months if you guys don't use it at all, but at least it will last up to about approximately 2 months on a full charge, and it does have a battery indicator on the front screen. So that's a pretty cool feature that you guys can see if it's running low on battery or not. So it does last even longer than most smart watches like the Garmin and also the Apple Watch, so very comparable. So if you guys love the G-Shocks and the Rangeman series and even the Mudmans, this is probably your all-in-one watch here that I would definitely go to. These are a little bit pricey. They range up to about $500, but if you compare it to other smart watches, this is very affordable. This will definitely last a lot longer than the other watches, as you don't need to have a bunch of updates and iOS or Android software put into this watch. Anyways, with that being said, let's take it back up top and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this.
Somebody help, lost! I have the G-Shock Casio Rangemaster with a built-in GPS. And the thing comparable about this to the Apple Watch is that this has a way longer battery life than Apple Watch. Overall, this is pretty comfortable. It is a little bit of a bigger watch, but it is more durable and it will give you more protection and overall durability for the price point. I think it is more comfortable, and especially if you're out here in the forest like we are, you're banging it up against the trees, you're sweating, you're getting it wet. This has absolutely no problem at all. As in comparison to the Apple Watch, it's more fragile, it costs more money, and overall, they just keep on releasing the exact same kind of watch for a way higher price point. So if you guys want a nice watch, go ahead and go for the G-Shock Rangemaster. Let's go ahead and bring it back up top.
All right, guys, let's give you guys our final thoughts about this G-Shock Rangeman. This is actually, in my personal opinion, probably one of my favorite G-Shocks, even though it's a big boy. I personally own one of these. and it works great. It's very accurate. The heart rate sensor, oxygen sensor, all that stuff on here, step counter is very accurate, and you can download the app onto your phone. Also, what's really a nice feature, it's solar powered. So if you're outside and outdoors a lot, this will actually power up the battery. It's a little bit slower than the charger, but it does come with a charger in the kit to be able to charge this. It only takes like maybe an hour to charge back up. It's very quick. Other than that, this is probably one of the perfect G-Shock Rangemans that I've seen. It's almost better than, sorry to say, better than the Mudmaster, to be honest with you, because it has all the durability of a Mudman. And they call this the Rangeman because it has GPS, it has a compass on it, has so many functions and features. And you're gonna have to read the manual or go to YouTube, to another channel or whatever, to check out to see the operations of this bad boy, because there's just too much stuff on here to mention on this video. But my overall thoughts, if you got $500 or a little bit less, because they range between about $450 to $500, I see. Even pre-owned, these are holding value pretty well, even at that price. I'd say this is actually a good investment piece to have if you guys are more outdoors person, you want to track your activity and things of that nature. You guys don't mind a big watch, but it's very light. This is the perfect G-Shock watch that they have on the market today. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell too, guys, and leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your comments. The guys that have been sending us comments and questions, we've been responding. We appreciate that 100%, guys, supporting our channel. But anyways, with that being said, let's see what Dominic thinks about this big G-Shock.
Just like my dad said, it is a bit of a bigger watch, but for the size, it most certainly doesn't have that weight behind it. It is quite lighter, and especially that I do like this more resin silicone band, and also on the bezel here, it is good for outdoors, getting it wet or sweating or anything like that, especially banging it around for your G-Shock. It can for sure handle that absorption of shocking or hitting against trees or anything like that. I do like its nice yellow highlights, especially black and yellow. They do contrast each other quite well, and they look good, especially out here in the outdoors. And yeah, it has a lot of features that are pretty useful, especially when you're out here, like the GPS and compass. So overall, I think it is quite a nice watch.
All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe again. Thanks, guys. Bye.